Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your reading for the week of August 20th through September the 2nd, 2024. This is a reading if you are Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, Aquarius Rising, or have another significant Aquarius placement in your chart. If you're new to this channel, welcome. It's good to have you. And if you're returning, welcome back. These videos, I put out 6 signs every other week. I also do a daily reading on my Morning Coffee with Breege live stream, which I post here. I try to post it the same day. Sometimes I'm a little behind. And I also talk about things related to my spiritual coaching practice. I do my channelings of Archangel Azrael. And I also will be posting some videos about different healing modalities and such here on this channel. So if you are interested in these things and you are not subscribed, consider subscribing, hit the notification bell so you don't miss videos, and give this video a like and a comment if you actually find this to be helpful. And because all that helps this channel to be more visible and to grow. If you want to know more about my work, please check out the links in the description box below. I have a link to my website, and also I have my social media on Instagram and Facebook if you want to follow me there and see my daily live streams in the morning. Okay, so let's move on to your reading. We've got... Okay, so the first thing we're seeing, Aquarius. Okay, for some of you, there's those of you who have not been in a relationship, if you're looking for love, wow, some unexpected person where there could be some kind of a long-term relationship here. Urias to me in the 5th house indicates that's one of the cards that I only see in connection with the hidden lover, or the person who is interested in you, but maybe is not making it obvious, and that, you know, you might be surprised by this person. That maybe there's a little bit of a twist of fate thing with Urias. So I feel like there could be just somebody who comes out of the blue, and this person may prove to be a serious partner for you. Now, if you're already married, then the twins would definitely indicate that your relationship may be in focus right now. It does look like it's in a good way, not in a bad way. In which case, Urias in the 5th, this could have to do with something connected to a child. It could also have something connected to a creative project of some kind. But either way, Urias definitely brings something that's unexpected, usually something that it has the appearance of being one way, but the reality is a different way. And what the reality is actually something that's probably better than what you're thinking. It can also indicate a situation that maybe you are keeping to yourself right now, or maybe somebody's keeping it from you, but I feel more like you, I don't know, like there's some sort of unexpected element coming in, and it's going to be a pleasant surprise, especially with wing disc as the overall, because with wing disc in the center, there's a suggestion that any difficulties you have in any other part of the reading, it doesn't matter, you're going to be fine. This is a card that kind of cancels out all negativity in the reading. There may be some communications that you're waiting for. I don't know if you're dealing with a person who lives far away, because I'm seeing Ankh in the 9th house, which has to do with long distance travel. It can also have to do with higher education and spirituality. So this could be somebody in connection with either at your school, or somebody who's connected with education in some way, or maybe even with spirituality. All those things are possible. It'll be different for everybody. But to see that there, and then to see Nephthys here, I feel like, yeah, there's communications or something that you're waiting for. So, so if somebody for looking for love, I feel like this is somebody either far away or at school or something like that. So there may be, I don't know, but with Nephthys down here in the 3rd house of communication, there may be something you're waiting to hear about that you've not heard yet, okay? Now, the Ankh there doesn't have to be about the love of a person. It could just be that you are jazzed about going on a trip or going back to school or something like that, because Ankh has to do with what we're passionate about, what really makes us click, what we love. And seeing it there, yeah, there definitely your passion is showing up in this area of expanding your horizons. But again, I feel like there's something with Nephthys here, there's something that you're waiting to happen or waiting to hear about, because this has to do with communication. But you haven't yet. But it's a not yet card. It's just simply saying, okay, you just don't have the information yet. That's why I'm kind of also looking at it with Urias and this over here. I'm thinking, okay, for some of you, maybe there's a relationship, and this could be a business relationship too, by the way. I mean, the twins doesn't have to be love. It can be a business partnership. Whatever it is, though, I can't help feeling that these are connected. Like somehow, Nephthys is like, I'm waiting for something either in connection with the business or in connection with something you're just waiting to hear on. But there's definitely a sense of something not happening yet. Now, some of you are definitely moving, okay? We have Anubis in the 4th house and maybe even changing jobs because we have air here and we have water here. There's definitely a strong sense of movement and change and travel. This reading is actually, there's a lot that seems to be connected to travel here, particularly long distance travel. So that may be the case for some of you. If not, certainly some of you are either thinking about a job change or have made one recently, because we are seeing 6 in the 10th house have to do with work of some kind. This is more to do with your career and your legacy. This has more to do with work you might do, like whatever you get paid, whatever what we'll call just colloquially your 9 to 5 gig, whether it's really a 9 to 5 gig or not. But it definitely seems like there's some shifts and changes with regard to your work. And again, maybe some of you have a new job or are contemplating a new job. Now, if you've been worried about money, Lotus seems to indicate peaceful continuity. So I think if there's been an interruption or if there's something you're waiting on, Nephthys can have to do with your own business if you're, self-effort. So if this has to do with a business that you're in, if you're starting your own business, it could be that some things have not come up or come around yet, but they will. So again, there seems to be a need to not worry about things in the financial sector. Now if you're not moving home, if you're staying where you are, Anubis can indicate a need for boundaries or protection here in the home. Like maybe you are spending more time at home and kind of away from people. Now Anubis, I don't want to make it seem as though Anubis is a antisocial card, because it's not. It's actually just the opposite. It's actually a very helpful and friendly card. It suggests help and support. It can suggest friendly negotiations. Maybe some of you are negotiating a house purchase or something, and maybe you haven't come to terms yet. I don't know. That's possible. But Anubis generally indicates that we are that we're friendly and that we negotiate with people, but at the same time, we want to make sure we're protected and that we maintain our boundaries. Because there's a strong sense of protection or feeling protected in the home, with the home or with the family. Nephthys also has strong sister energy, and it is in the house of siblings. So I don't know if there's something here going on with somebody's sibling. That would be a specific message. We are going to clarify these with tarot, so we'll see where we end up with this. Okay, so so the other possibilities here, if you're not changing jobs here, because I'm seeing the 6th house here, if you have air, this could just be messages about your job, or this could be just a shift in change in something connected to something you're concerned about. This is the house of worry, or potentially even with health. It is a very light card, so if there have been communications about health or worry, air is not a terribly serious card, so it can mention, it has to do with changes, but not changes that are like, really profound and intense and deep and life-changing. It has more to do with things that are a little more fast-moving. You have Osiris in the 1st house, so you definitely seem to have good judgment right now. You can rely on your judgment. It's very, very strong. There's shifts and changes coming in here regardless. And even if you say, I'm not planning on changing my job, there's still movement and change here. That there's absolutely no question that recent communications, maybe some people are in a job and, there's going to be a reorg or something else is going on. I don't know. There's definitely this strong feeling of change here. Crook and Flail is over here in the 8th house. Now, this has to do with visibility, reputation, fame. It can also have to do with our sense of self-confidence or self-discipline. And I feel like what it's saying is, this is a time period that the changes that are going on, you want to make sure that you feel secure in your own inner authority, that you are becoming more visible. You are about to move into a phase where what you're doing is going to get more visibility. For some people, it can almost imply the idea of a promotion or moving into a job that is more responsible or has more visibility for you. So we have a lot of that. This idea that you are need to be more visible, but then also need to be a little bit more disciplined about certain things, developing maybe new routines and so forth. But definitely suggesting that you can do it. I mean, you have Scarab in the 12th house, so that does suggest profound changes, profound soul level changes, because that is a card of new beginnings, endings and new beginnings. You've undergone some kind of a transformation here that maybe for some of you this has opened up the possibility of relationships, and for many of you this is also bringing in changes with connection to your job and career. So overall, though, everything looks good. I mean, it seems like you've got friends who are in your corner. With Isis, this is about nurturing and support. It also can be telling you that you need to be patient with certain things. Now, I'm looking at this in the first house. You may have some dissatisfaction right now. 4 of C is generally like when we're, or 4 of Cups is generally when we're not looking at the opportunities. We're only looking maybe at what we're lacking right now. And so there's definitely a strong sense here that you need to be looking at what you have right now, because because according to this, you have a lot. I'm just looking at the cards that are presenting themselves thus far, and yeah, I'm not really seeing anything here that is problematic. Let's just see what we have as the overall. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is the cat and the 4 lobsters dancing, and he's just like, yeah, whatever. It's basically, yeah, you may not, things may be going well, but maybe you're not excited by things right now. Maybe you're missing something from the past, or the way things were, or maybe just a way of doing things. But it is telling you that, there's more opportunity here than maybe you're seeing. Yeah, there could be some confusion about money right now. We do have the Moon card here, so this tends to show up when we don't have clarity about something. When maybe our instincts are telling us something, and that may be why there's the Lotus here, why there's a need to calm the mind, because you may be kind of like, gee, I don't know where this is going to go, and maybe it's not going to go someplace good, but again, following your intuition, that, what's apparent may not be helpful to you right now. So it just may be saying, just don't worry about it, even if things seem cloudy right now. You've got 6 of Earth here with Nephthys. So 6 of Earth is a card of support. So either you supporting someone or somebody providing support to you. And so I don't know if this is something you're waiting on. Maybe you've been waiting on somebody who's, maybe it is a sibling. I don't know. But then maybe there's just something of the business deal, or with something that you're doing that's going on, when maybe there's monies that are promised that you're waiting on, or maybe you're waiting for somebody to return money that they borrowed from you. That's another possibility as well. But there's definitely this sense of being supported. Again, while you're in this space, Moon and Nephthys are quite similar. While you're in this space of not exactly knowing what's going on or where something's going. So some of you may be concerned about monies that are expected here. You've got the Earth Queen with Anubis here, so this is nice. You've got the Queen of Pentacles in the 4th house. So this suggests, now this could be you, or it could be somebody who's a mother figure. It could be your actual mother. But there's definitely a strong sense of warmth and coziness and practicality, and just, this is very much, in the 4th house, this, I think, Queen of Pentacles, even though this is the house of Cancer, Queen of Pentacles is very much at home, because it's about providing that secure and solid base. And this could literally be a person, like I said, it could be your mother, it could be another family member, and it could be you that's providing this, or that's looking for that sense of stability and security. The relationship thing is interesting, because we have Urias here with the Chariot. So this could be somebody who is at a distance from you. Remember, I did see the Ankh up here. So for some of you, yeah, this is love that may be coming in, somebody who may be taking a trip in from far away, or maybe you're taking a trip to see them. But whatever it is, it seems like it's something that you're not expecting. Could be somebody from your past too, because we have the 6 of C here, which has something to do, it can have to do with childhood, or it can just have to do with somebody who you knew before. It doesn't have to necessarily be somebody you were romantically involved with before. But there does, I mean, this can also just mean a soul connection as well, but it does seem like there's somebody from either this past, or a past life, or something like this, that may be coming in and may be significant right now. Now, we are in Mercury retrograde, so we do tend to have these past people coming back in. But, yeah, but I think right now it's, there's, I don't know, whatever this is, this feels like this could be a past person where there's going to be something that's more solid going on. Maybe with the Chariot too. I don't know if there's going to be thoughts about moving with regard to this person. In any case, there's definitely a sense of taking control of something here, or travel connected with something. So take it as it resonates for this. If you feel like this has more to do with a project you're working on or something connected to a child, again, there could be a trip or journey that's connected with it, or it could just be a situation where you need to make, you may be on the road to something somewhere that maybe you didn't expect, figuratively rather than literally, Okay, we have the Sea Queen here with air. And so this is a very strongly emotional thing. It could have to do with love. It can have to do with just somebody who cares very deeply about you or about the work that you're doing. This is in the house of Virgo with air, so I don't know if this is somebody you're communicating with, who's maybe helping you with something. You also have Sea Kitten up here. So you have Sea Queen and Sea Kitten in the workhouses, and you've also got water and air. So I don't know. I feel like this is like making a new start that is something that is closer, there's more near and dear to, what's in your heart, what you actually want to do. Or just, something that leaves you emotionally satisfied rather than just, say, doing something to collect a paycheck. So yeah, it does seem like you are making changes to move more towards the things that you actually want. We have the Four of Sea over here or Four of Sky, sorry, with the crook and flail. And this is like the Four of Swords. So this is a card of like taking a break, taking a time out, needing to heal and recover from something. So this may be a time period that's coming to an end as you're moving into a phase of more visibility. I mean, Ankh, yeah, we've got the Eight of Earth here, which is the Eight of Pentacles with the Ankh here. So I don't know. I don't know if this is if this trip or this love this is something that's connected with work. Could be somebody who's connected with work, or it could be somebody that you're mentoring, because Eight of Pentacles has a strong mentoring energy. It could be somebody mentoring you, but it could also just be, it can go either way. It can be you could be the teacher, or you could be the student, okay? But nonetheless, there definitely seems to be this sense of love here. And Eight of Pentacles is definitely a card of working at something or working towards something, like you putting the effort into something. I can't help but feel for some of you, though, this is a new relationship, something that may be coming out of the blue, maybe somebody from your past, or again, could just be a past life connection. Sometimes you see somebody and you feel like you've known them forever. I mean, it could be that kind of a thing. But it does seem to, and maybe this is somebody who works very hard too, or has this kind of mentoring role. But yeah, I definitely feel like some of you are going to be making a move towards somebody for love reasons. That seems pretty evident. But otherwise, I think it's just you maybe just looking to expand your horizons and just get out of where you are right now. And that that's maybe where you want to put your effort in. We have it across from the Six of Earth here, so maybe you're waiting for certain help or support that hasn't come yet. But yeah, there definitely seems to be this movement towards that. So I don't know. This could have to do with travel for work, or it could just be working at something that is connected to either to education, or working on education, or working with connection with spirituality. So yeah, take it as it resonates, but I feel like for somebody this is a relationship thing for sure. Now you have the Two of Earth over here with Isis, so this has to do with juggling a lot of things. So again, this idea of being patient, there may be some decisions that you have to make. You may have a lot of balls in the air right now, so to speak, a cat balancing the two apples on its head. But I do feel like that you may be keeping a lot of plates spinning right now, but I feel like you're really working towards something that you want. It's just reminding you to be patient, to take care of yourself, and it does seem to indicate that there are others who are supporting you in whatever it is that you're doing. Now we have Demon Cat, which is the Devil card, in the 12th house with Scarab. Now Scarab, you have this new beginning, and I think the problem or the fear here, Demon Cat to me is more about the temptation to just stay in the past and not move forward. Okay, this is areas where we can get stuck, and where we end up sabotaging ourselves because we haven't figured the new way out. We get uncomfortable and we kind of run back to what was more comfortable or more familiar. Again, we have that Four of Cups in the first house here, so there definitely could be an energy here of you not feeling like you are, you know, like, yeah, like somehow you have all this great new stuff on the horizon, but you may be kind of going like, I don't know. Maybe because certain things aren't happening fast enough or you can't see them yet. But you do have surprises incoming. I mean, the fact that certain things haven't happened yet doesn't mean they're not going to. I mean, you have cat magic overall. This is the Magician card. And this is with the winged disc. I mean, this is the sense that, you know, whatever else is going on here, you're going to be able to manifest what it is you're trying to bring about. It seems like you may have been tired recently. Maybe you felt a need to kind of retreat into your home. You know, seems like there's been a lot of change going on. Maybe some things that you have to do with your finances or with certain things you're waiting on that haven't occurred yet, and this could be making you a little nervous. But overall, I mean, I just see you reaching for your goals. For some of you, there is a relationship with somebody, maybe somebody at a distance, that might be new, that is significant, that is important. But overall, I don't, you know, like I said, there's a little bit of ambiguity here around the money house, but there does seem to be a change and shift in a job situation. And yeah, for some of you, definitely being surprised by new love. So I think this is actually a good reading for you overall, Aquarius. I think this is a great, you're moving out of this very difficult time. And you are a fixed sign, but so this full moon on the 19th, I'm recording this on the 18th, may bring about some profound changes. And that may be the other thing that kind of leaves you feeling a little bit unsettled here. But it does seem like it's all leading to a good place. Now, your two angel cards, we've got the Twin Iron, okay, and then we've got Tahariel. These are, getting used to these cards. They're a little bit strange. So let me give you the messages of both cards since they both popped out for you. Okay, the Twin Iron, this is the card of the truth. And you see they kind of have the justice scales. And the message is, ask to bring clarity when the truth evades you. We can help you discern the right choice when making an important decision. Okay, we're seeing decisions here. Or when you are unsure of the highest course of action to take. With our help, anything remaining hidden will soon swiftly come out into the light. Okay. So it could be that you have decisions to make. You're waiting on certain stuff. Tahariel is, let's see, the Rainbow Child. And the message is, honor your sensitivity. Let go of self-limitation and acknowledge the purity of your heart. You are returning to a true state of innocence. Okay. So that's interesting. When we talk about returning to innocence, that's just the idea of making that fresh start, okay, that we see here. You don't want to just be jaded by the past or be sucked in by the past. You want to be moving towards what's next. And you need to be confident that, you've got, Osiris, you've got Crook and Flail, you have what it takes. You just you don't want to sell yourself short, okay? So you definitely have what it takes to move ahead, Aquarius. Anything that's not clear right now, it's going to be unfolding very, very soon in the very near future. There's definitely this sense of, getting the support that you need. And for some of you, there is this new relationship that's going to be like a curveball. Maybe some of you aren't even expecting to be in a relationship, but and again, I'm feeling like it's somebody who's at a distance and somebody who you have either a soul connection or somebody from your past. So anyway, I hope this reading was helpful for you. Again, if you did like this video, do give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you want to be notified about future videos. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in September.